So, I've got the brand new titanium Apple iPhone 15 Pro, and I'm going to be taking it into London today to review it. Now, I can't show you the 15 Pro at this exact moment because the footage I'm shooting right now is coming from the selfie camera on the front. In fact, I'm going to be testing all of the cameras today and pushing it to its limits. And when I say pushing it to its limits, I think you'll start to see what I mean in a few moments. So here's something interesting for you. Did you know that all of the footage that you just watched was actually shot on the 15 Pro itself? Could you tell? Well, I'm sure you'll be able to tell when we do our camera test in a few short seconds. That's right, even though weather's not on our side, because we're in London of course, I've come to Chelsea versus Arsenal to do our 15 Pro camera test. And of course, while we got some lovely videos, you want to see what snaps the iPhone 15 Pro can take as well. So take a look at these. Don't worry, not all of the pictures are at night. I stopped off earlier in the day in central London to get a few daytime pictures and to test the zoom again as well. Okay, so we've seen and heard enough about the 15 Pro's camera. But what else did Apple add this year to make this phone upgrade worthy? Well, firstly they upgraded the design and they are massively shouting about the titanium on the iPhone 15 Pro. And, well, to be honest, I think they've got a good reason to. This is by far the best designed phone I've ever held in my hands. It feels absolutely fantastic. Not only that, but the titanium also makes it a lot lighter than previous Pro series, which is something I'm actually quite enjoying, as Apple have been adding bigger batteries to the Pro series for quite a few years, which, while it does give you better battery life of course, it makes the phone a lot heavier in your pocket. This iPhone 15 Pro is Goldilocks for me, it's just right. And of course, let's talk about the speed on the 15 Pro. Now, I usually don't need to spend too much time talking about speed on iPhones. They're always updating their processors and iPhones always stay fast for a while. But with the 15 Pro, I do have something extra to add this year. You see, Apple have updated the 15 Pro series to include the A17 Pro processor. And that enables one thing that interests me greatly, the fact that you can play full console quality games on your iPhone now. I'm not talking older console games, I'm not talking retro games, I'm talking full PlayStation 5 quality games are now able to be played on your iPhone 15 Pro. And then of course we need to talk about the big one, which is the switch on the bottom to USB-C. Now, while of course you probably have a lot of USB-C cables in your house and it makes it a bit easier to charge your iPhone, you don't have to go and look for a different cable for your iPhone anymore. One of the main things I'm excited about is how fast it makes the iPhone 15 Pro. I'm not talking about the internal speed, I'm talking about when you want to transfer files from your 15 Pro, for example, to your laptop to edit them. Okay, so some final thoughts on the iPhone 15 Pro. Firstly, Apple have added the action button this year, which does take away the silent switch. And you can register it to anything you want. Me personally, I've got it registered to Do Not Disturb, and it's great that you can change it to whatever you need to, or you can use it for what you was originally using it for, which is putting it on silent or vibrate. However, again, for certain videographers, you may want to change it to something like the camera. You can also change it to a shortcut, a torch, or anything you want really. As well as that, something I don't have to talk about too often these days with the Pro series is the battery life. Now, I've been using the iPhone 15 Pro for quite a few days. The battery was worrying me slightly in the first couple of days that I was using it, but over time, it definitely got a lot better, and I'm now getting a near full 2 days of use without the iPhone 15 Pro, and that includes using a lot of heavy intensive apps. So overall, what do we think about the 15 Pro? Well, as I said earlier, it is most definitely the most beautifully designed phone I've ever held in my hands. If that's important to you, it's possibly worth the upgrade. There are other features that have been updated this year, but not with massive upgrades. You've still got the same dynamic island as last year, the action button is new, and there are some additional upgrades to the camera. But whether that's all worth the upgrade is down to you. Personally, I would say if you're coming from a 14 Pro, maybe even a 13 Pro, it's not the time to upgrade to this phone. However, if you're coming from something slightly older, I do think there's enough worthwhile features here that you're going to really enjoy the upgrade. Plus, it's just so nice looking. Apple this year didn't shout that much about all these amazing new features. They were very big on the titanium design and the action button. And that's the two things I've enjoyed most of the 15 Pro. So overall, I love the iPhone 15 Pro. It is an incredible device. And if you're looking to get a 15 Pro, you can head to Mazillion.com to grab yours. Plus, every phone is rigorously tested before it's sent out to you, and you get a 24-month warranty. You can also sell your current phone on there as well, usually at much better prices than you get a trade-in. So guys, if you've got any questions at all about the 15 Pro, let us know down in the comments. Otherwise, please leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.